Hi, my name's Bree, and the organization that I am applying for is the Intercoastal Group, and I am applying for the sales and marketing position. I am motivated to provide you the best of services with knowledge and experiences obtained through Full Sail University's Media and Communications program and experiences, so you will be able to sit back, relax, and let this media creative work her magic. So, just a little bit about me. I'm a Jersey girl born and raised. I moved to Florida to pursue a degree in film, and then after a month or two of taking classes at Full Sail, I realized that film was not the right fit for me. So, they had a program called Media and Communications. So, I ended up finding marketing and event coordination to be my passion, so I switched to that program. Um, I really enjoy learning about neuromarketing. Everything about it just fascinates me. And then in my spare time, when I'm not working or doing research or learning new tricks of the trade, I love to dirt bike ride. I love to hunt. I love to fish. I love to be outside in nature. I love playing sports. I love anything that is competition driven. I'm a very competitive person. So I applied to the Intercoastal group just because after looking at the social media pages as well as the website, I realized that there was exponential growth within the company. And I also realized that there's a true sense of family, on the social media pages, people are constantly posting and tagging Intercoastal group, which is team pictures and things like that. So I'm going to be spending 40 hours a week with you guys, as well as 40 hours a week with the team, and I really just want somewhere where I can call home for the next 25, 30 years. Three of my professional strengths would definitely have to be that I'm consistent, I'm reliable, I have a very strong work ethic, as well as I have a very strong student mentality. Yes, I have a degree in media and communications, and yes, that's a 4-year bachelor's degree. However, where I end up and where I choose to take a job at, I really want to be able to learn more, learn from industry professionals. I want to grow, I want to sharpen those skills, as well as I'm very teachable. Not many people can say that they are teachable. However, I do strongly feel like I am one of those people. And then two of my professional weaknesses, I hate to say, but the number one thing is that I'm a very busy bee. I love to tackle multiple things at once, and I love to be overwhelmed with things. I know that doesn't sound too good of a thing. However, it is my cup of tea. I love to be challenged, so sometimes that can get in the way of what's really important and what really needs to get done. However, I always make sure things get done, and I always make sure that I'm on top of my A game. Describing the most difficult project or situation that I had to overcome is a really good question. But I would have to say that it's Hall of Fame. Hall of Fame is one of my favorite, yet one of the hardest situations and projects that I've had to overcome. Working the 60 to 70 hours a week, learning so many different things, especially because going into Hall of Fame, I did not do any sort of project management or event coordination whatsoever. So going into it, I really had to open myself up and I had to absorb so much knowledge all at once. And it wasn't like I was trained and eased into it. It was I had to learn it right away and be on top of my A game 24/7, 48 hours a week, whatever. So that was definitely one of the hardest projects, as well as just, leaving after the whole thing, just because, you grow so close to that team. So leaving it was truly hard for me. I strongly feel that I am the best fit for this position because I have a consistent drive for perfection and for success, as well as growth. I truly feel that I will go above and beyond and I will work those extra 30 hours if needed. And I'm a team player, but I also feel like I'm the best fit for this position just because I'm teachable and I want to learn. And, yes, I have this degree and yes, I'm still doing this, but I definitely feel like there's room for improvement. Okay, so now I'm going into the feedback part of my whole shebang. So for verbal communications, I definitely think that I got like a 3.5 to 4. Um, I was clear and concise. I didn't really use that many specific examples. However, I did with certain questions, like when I talked about like their social media pages and things like that. Um, I definitely researched and understood the industry and organization prior to going into my actual interview, so that's why I got the job. And then using relevant experiences and accomplishment, I definitely used Hall of Fame. So actually, I'm gonna give myself a 5 on this one. For nonverbal communications, I'm gonna give myself a 4 because I didn't really like make a lot of eye contact during this. In my actual interview, I was very personable and very down to earth, and I made direct eye contact and I shook my head yes, like I was understanding everything. And I was just like really positive, always smiled, things like that. Shook their hand and then professionalism, um, definitely a 5. That's why I got the job. So yeah, thank you, Kevin, for a great month. This is my last assignment, so I'm like, wow. But yeah, so I'm done. Bye, guys.